them boys outside tonight, man. They outside tonight. I-75 run. Uh-oh. That is a difficult.
Change them rod bearings, man.
Man, it ain't the rod bearing. It ain't that. Y'all, it's how y'all ride. Y'all, you wanna ride like you got a bike like them. You coming down the bridge wide open, everything.
It wasn't even wide open, man.
Man, y'all was riding, man. You gonna sit here and tell me I'm right behind y'all.
I was riding now.
Yeah, you keep, man, y'all was, that's why I was doing that.
Shit, ever since that oil leak, bro, your shit been fucked up. He ain't even been able to go past 40, look like. He been in the back.
Oh, they put him in racing, Brandon. We were trying to go down there by 70, by I-75. They right there. On I-75, they got some, they supposed to be racing back there.
You gotta get a whole nother engine, bro. Tire that shit, take off what you can, and just get a new brake. Fucking sell them. I'll do that. Keep putting money or keep rebuilding. That shit
It's not a rebuild. I should have freshened up. The engine been set. I should have put new rod bearings in.
Yeah, where the event was at. It ain't that, dog. You keep saying what if you want to touch that motor when you got it back from me, you would have never had that problem. Tim, when I came here, what was off the side of that motor?
What was off the side cover?
So he ain't touch it?
But
And what's coming off? Every time I get him that bike, listen, he gonna keep denying it. Every time I do something with him, he don't never have a problem. When he go over it, everything he touched will happen.
Do nothing but open it.
But what came off?
Because I was waiting on him to put rod bearings in because I heard him knocking that the day that we had went. I had to get on that bike. I know I heard it, bro.
What you want for it, B? B said he got a built 224 with sale. Yeah.
Blowing gaskets and shit.
Bro, you rode. Yeah, right by the graveyard. You rode all Sunday with no problem. You rode hard, you rode all night.
Yo, when you were racing KP, that boy was, that shit was looking like a new whole bike.
And that's why I said I needed rod bearings.
Man, the rod bearings ain't gonna make that happen, man. Rod bearings ain't gonna make that happen. You just took that off and that's just what came off.
What came off?
The side cover.
What they got to do with me losing pressure?
Rod bearings ain't gonna make you do that. Your ring's bad.
So the piston ring's bad.
Timber, that side cover came off. That's your problem.
What is me taking the side cover off?
What came off when he rode? The side cover, right?
I don't know shit about these bikes.
It's just they came loose.
You asking the wrong person. Y'all two niggas the mechanic.
I went in
shit about these niggas. I
to
just
take the
let's keep happening, man.
Look at Blade. Blade said you messed with the motor. He saw you.
I ain't messing with nothing, bro.
Dog, ain't nothing coming off that motor but what you touched, dog. Nothing. If you would have readjusted your chain, that would have came off.
I did.
You ain't readjusted.
What you said? I readjusted my whole engine, bro. I did what a normal person would fucking...
No, they won't. Normal person ain't gonna touch it if it's running right.
It wasn't running right. Why would you think I touched it, bro? I needed rod bearings.
Was the side cover off when I came there?
Yo,
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Why was my side cover
Yes
off?
or no?
Why was my side cover off? Because I need new rod bearings, bro. I got them in the fucking shop, bro. I should have just put them in. Fuck. I rode Dread. When we rode that Monday, when I went to go see my daughter, wasn't my shit knocking? The fuck? I know when I heard my shit.
That ain't what's wrong with your motor.
My shit knocking.
What?
My shit been knocking. Boom. Since we was on 62nd, I'm telling them that I hear it. But I'm trusting everybody's word. I should have changed that shit. And shit. And
Simba, you gonna blame.
Nobody blame it. I should blame myself.
You said you should have trusted. You gonna blame BK on Burger King. Like you can't. You got dog. You was riding that bike so hard coming here.
I was.
Yeah, you were riding.
Hard.
Hey, boom. He wasn't riding that bike hard, boy, coming up.
Not like that.
I wasn't. That was hard, Marty. God.
What you riding hard in the beginning? I'm telling you, man. Anybody will tell you if anybody will tell you with a built motor, if it's not vented right and you holding that gas, what's gonna happen?
Yo, I'm barely in the gas. I'm tapping and getting out. I'm tapping and getting out.
Simba, you wait, dog. Oh no, you know you right.
He's telling me I'm not in the gas. I ain't
Man.
even following this shit yet. I ain't even going with that.
Cleve was on the phone. He hear y'all boys wide open. When y'all was about what you call this? A million air hot? Well, y'all was in the gas, boy. You can't tell me y'all wasn't in the gas.
I know I was, man.
He was in the gas too. I'm telling you.
Look, this built is supposed to fucking.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't let nobody tell you that. You try to hang out up there in the front, stand in the gas, what will happen to you?
Hey, let's go to Burger King. Let's see if we can go to Burger King. Get some heat.
That's a big, bro.
That shit say close at 11 o'clock. You finna go and get some heat?
You gonna cut off the lights. So,
You finna stay right here?
no.
Yeah, stay my way there. Here you go where you want to.
Cut the light off, bro.
Yeah.
Man, that's in my cannon light. You like finna stay on the 24 hours.
No. Cut off. What the attention? Huh? We're finna throw this shit in the canal.
For real, bro. You need to get a whole new engine, bro. Fuck that engine, dog. That shit done been plastic surgery on too many times. Then that shit got so much power. I just feel like that's y'all saying that ain't the thing, but
That ain't my motor. None of my motors do that. Everybody who got built motors don't do that. If they put it together and they leave it alone, they do it right. They know what RPM they maxing out at the top. They're not just gonna hold their bike. If anybody who got a built motor is holding their bike on the top end and you ain't got no more, why is you in the gas?
What is it?
You gotta get out.
Bro, I wasn't holding my shit, bro. That's
Simple. I'm in the back of y'all. I'm looking at y'all. I'm looking at.
That got nothing to do with my throttle. My hand on my throttle, bro.
Simba, you think this man bike slow? If you in front of him, you hauling ass.
You bike slow. I was riding. I wasn't.
Man, the man bike is not slow. If you up there with him and I hear him, if I see him rolling and you up there with him, I'm telling you, man, Simba, cut that out, man. You trying to tell me something that I know?
I wasn't in the gas.
Okay, all right. So you were back there with Dred then?
No.
I know you weren't.
After Primo's, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Simba, that ain't gonna happen if you ain't just out there holding that bike up there, just holding it.
I wasn't holding it.
With dear life.
I want you to ride it. When I got the rod band, I'm gonna put everything, give you everything to put in here.
I'm coming. What that mean?
You feel me? Maybe my tuning bad. Maybe you feel me?
It's not the tuning, Simba. If you up there and you just holding the bike, and the bike is not going no further than what you just out there. If you holding the bike at some point.
I'm like this.
Now you say you scared of the bike. Dred, what the man be talking about, Dred?
Alright, I'm letting you know.
Dred, I could build you a motor right now, and you can ride it how you want to. You would know if that bike doing some on the other end, or it's not. You ain't gonna just be sitting up there holding the motor.
I wasn't holding my motor, man. You
scared
telling me
it's
I'm
gonna
holding
blow
my
up.
motor.
Remember I was saying that? That's why I was scared my shit gonna blow up.
It ain't gonna blow.
They keep telling me it ain't gonna blow up.
It ain't gonna blow.
But every time that nigga do his full throttle and be something happen.
Because you know why?
Come out. The oil come out. This not the first time the oil came out on his shit though.
Why not?
That's not the first time, bro.
Why? When's the first time?
We was riding the other day and you was leaking oil. Remember that time he was leaking a little bit of oil?
See, he ain't gonna tell you that.
Bro,
he ain't gonna tell you that.
My kids, bro.
This man, I'm telling you, you see what I'm talking about?
I remember one time we was riding like 2 Sundays ago.
2 Sundays ago.
Yeah, his shit was leaking oil.
Engine ain't even have this engine 2 Sundays ago.
You remember his bike leaking oil? Before today, his bike ain't never leaked oil when we was riding one time?
B say, man, if you want a real motor, call him, man. B say he got a motor already built.
You was leaking a little bit of oil one time,
No,
bro.
it was not, bro. I had this on here 2 Sundays. I just got it.
I'm telling you,
when did
bro.
we get the? When did we?
I know when you got it back from me, he did not leak, break down, nothing ain't come off, nothing was nothing. He was riding that bike. Nothing went wrong. All he had to do was adjust his carburetor.
And I heard it. You right. You damn right.
That's all he had to do was adjust the carburetor.
I heard it. And they need rod bearings. I wasn't gonna call you. I was gonna do it myself. But guess what? Your mighty Joe Young hands. I can't take the fucking head off.
Oh, matter of fact, I'm tripping. See, it was that fucking time that we was over there by Lincoln Field and his shit was running oil. He gonna talk about it ain't never leaked oil. You forgot that day we was over there waiting on them chicks on the sidewalk, nigga, your whole bike leaked oil, nigga. I know I ain't tripping.
That wasn't the same engine, nigga.
I'm just telling you, I said the bike. I don't know what's the engine difference.
So
but you said it never leaked oil. But my point was, I remember your shit leaking oil one time.
This wasn't the same
Okay,
engine.
so that's not my argument. My argument was, I remember your bike.
So why were you trying to take the head off?
That's all I'm saying. I remember.
My rod bearings here.
He just never put him in. He said he should have put him in.
I should have.
That shit dead, huh?
That shit.
No, I'm talking about BK. That shit dead, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
I told you.
Somebody left the door.
Oh, so you was able to go in?
Yeah, you ain't see me go?
Nah, we was over here talking about something. Go to the drive-thru.
And get what, knocking? You trying to get knocking?
Nah, I'm trying to get some food.
You
Oh,
can
they
go
ain't
to the drive-thru, but that's a motorcycle. Take my bike. My bike probably gonna pick up on the speaker and it's gonna go off as a car. You know
What time the drive-thru close?
Weight.
Nah, the drive-thru open.
Oh, you go on the bike?
Go on the bike, bro.
Yeah, that look like a motorcycle.
That's all you gotta do. They ain't gonna take you walking up to the
Yeah.
drive-thru, but if you go on the bike, bro, you on the vehicle. Shit.
Yeah, they gonna serve you on that bike right there. It's a big one.
Yeah, that's why I say take my bike.
That shit over. You know, turn it.
Yeah, we gotta go back, bro, because I don't want your shit to break.
Unless, huh?
That's what I just said. That shit over with.
Yeah, man.
He ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, nah.